Good morning. We have an update to the breaking news coverage from this morning. I-71 southbound at Zorn Avenue is back open. It opened at about 7:45 this morning, and it was closed for about 3 hours earlier this morning after a crash killed a man. According to LMPD, a semi-truck was stopped in traffic on the highway when another truck rear-ended the semi. The driver of the truck died at the scene. LMPD said the driver of that semi was taken to the hospital but is expected to be okay. LMPD's traffic unit is currently investigating. Well, good morning, Kentuckiana. It is 9 o'clock on your Saturday morning. Thank you so much for waking up with us. I'm Gabriel Gonzalez. My partner in crime, Mr. Reed Yaden, also known as Reed on the Road, is in downtown Louisville this morning at the Slugger Museum. Reed, lots of action going on down there this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Gabe. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour. Indeed, we are on the road in downtown Louisville. Powered by Thornton's, we are at Slugger Museum and Factory. Annual visit here, and the occasion is the annual baseball memorabilia auction put on by Hunt Auctions. Been an annual event here for over 20 years. It is a major auction. People from all around the country and all around the world will be taking part in this auction via the internet, and there will be people live here in the museum also taking part. Now, you're wondering what your Saturday is going to be like. Well, are you ready for this? Let's go to Max 1. This would be a big clue. Overnight in Louisville, temperatures did not drop below 60. There you go. Right now, 63 at Ali International. It is 62 over at Bowman. Winds are out of the south-southwest. And now let's talk about the forecast for the weekend. It keeps getting better, at least the first half of the weekend. Look at this. This afternoon, 74 degrees. It's going to be breezy. More clouds than sun. Then tomorrow, a mix of clouds and sun. Must be a cold front coming through. Look at a 15 degree temperature swing in the wrong direction. 60 for a high tomorrow. Let us say good morning to Andrew Soliday.
Well, good morning. Beautiful day, huh?
It is beautiful. You went for a run already.
I did. I went for a run, taking advantage of this. It's November. Sometimes we have snow days when we do this event.
Here's a couple of neat items that are in the auction. One is a bust.
Yeah, this is a Joe DiMaggio bust. There's not many of these in circulation, so this could go anywhere between $500 to $700 today. Beautiful piece.
Nice starter item. This is a real piece of Jake Cheeseman. But this is a megaphone from, how old is this thing?
This is from the 1940s. It's a red megaphone, and Reed, you can pipe up a little bit in that.
You can.
You know?
Make a little noise here.
That's right. That's right.
I like that. What's the hammer price expected?
$300 to $500.
Okay.
This is a great fun piece.
Okay. Mr. Andrew will be here with us all morning. All this hour, we'll be showing you different things, but if you want to come down to Slugger and see it, you can. Right now, Gabe, back to you to bring us up to date on top stories this morning.
All right, sounds good. Thank you, Reed. New this morning, police need your help in solving a murder case. LMPD says a woman was shot and killed in the 2600 block of West Madison Street in the Russell neighborhood just after 10 o'clock last night. They transported her to University Hospital where she later died. LMPD is asking anybody with information to call the anonymous tip line at 574-LMPD. Right now, the U.S. Department of Justice is asking a federal judge to release former Metro Police Officer Brett Hankison, who just started his 33-month sentence in federal prison. 1 year ago, Hankison was found guilty by a federal jury of violating Breonna Taylor's civil rights when he shot his gun blindly into her apartment. He did report to prison in New Jersey back in October as he started appealing the court's decision. Now, U.S. Department of Justice Attorney Robert Keenan of the Trump administration says he should be free during this process. In a court filing from the DOJ, Keenan says they have found Hankison is not a risk or danger to the community if released. As of this morning, no word on when the appeals court could rule. Well, former Oldham County Deputy Judge and Executive Joseph Edner has been indicted on a felony theft charge. Kentucky Attorney General Russell Coleman said an Oldham County grand jury indicted Edner of theft of services greater than $10,000, which is a Class C felony. He was also indicted for a first-degree official misconduct, which is a misdemeanor. According to the indictment, Ender allegedly diverted equipment and employees from the Oldham County Road Department to complete work on his private property. Ender will be in court on January 8th. Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear says state employees who deal with SNAP benefits are working overnight so they can have families get their benefits by today. Over 600,000 Kentuckians, as well as nearly 600,000 Hoosiers, went without federal food assistance during the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. And WHAS 11's Jose Alonso and photojournalist Levi Hammer checked back in with a food pantry who have been helping those waiting for those SNAP benefits. Plus, how they're optimistic this will ease the demand that they have seen this month.
After Kentuckians were told they would not receive their SNAP benefit money in November, just 2 weeks later, Governor Andy Beshear says that's changing. And we spoke with a food pantry delivery service covering Kentuckiana, who says they've seen an increase in demand just within the first half of this month.
Well, now they can just look at that shelf and say, I'll take this off this shelf and this off that shelf.
It's the mission of REACH, food program for kids, that no child goes hungry.
We have Thanksgiving orders coming up, so we're feeding 113 families this Thanksgiving.
But since SNAP benefits were paused, they've seen an increase in demand.
In Kentuckiana in October, we sent out 219 orders to southern Indiana and Kentucky. That fed 483 children. To date in November, and we're only halfway through the month, we've sent out 510 orders and we fed 1,140 children.
This food pantry, based in New Albany, Indiana, also delivers to Jefferson and Bullitt counties in Kentucky.
I've had conversations, and with the food requests that come in, it even says, if I get my SNAP benefits out, I won't need this food. You know, people, the whole reason for the influx is because of the SNAP benefits being unavailable.
Relief is on the way for these volunteers, as Governor Beshear announces the state hopes to release all funds for SNAP recipients in Kentucky by Saturday.
And we are pushing them as fast as we can. So the federal government's provided their charts, the states worked through theirs. Now it's up to those vendors to get those dollars out.
That is great, because what we give them is not going to sustain them. And we operate on donations, we operate on the goodness of people's hearts giving us monetary money to buy food. It's not enough to feed the families.
Although a break seems to be coming, food pantries like this one still request donations to keep families in need fed. In New Albany, Jose Alonso, WHAS 11 on your side.
While the government shutdown is now over, the future of the Affordable Care Act still remains in question, particularly the ACA subsidies. Those subsidies, also known as tax credits, helped cover the cost of premiums, which were a sticking point for Democrats during the shutdown. Those credits are set to expire at the end of the year. Health policy experts told ABC News they expect health care costs to dramatically increase next year. Republicans promised a vote on the ACA in mid-December.